So guys, the wild lads are back outside. We're back in, where are we? Back out in the bush. We're not in Australia, by the way, we're in England. I just wanted to use that reference, I like the word. We're actually quite local to us. Well, local, it's like, how long? It's like 40-minute drive.
40-minute drive, yeah.
Something like that, yeah, but it's quite local. But today, we are going to do something a little bit different. We are actually going to walk you through our various types of sleeping setups that we use. We personally have tested these, tried and tested. We know that it works. We have used both of these two setups in how many different camping adventures?
Oh,
let's put it so let's just say we've done 15 in this one and 15 in this one, 30 altogether.
All seasons.
All seasons, winter, summer, autumn, spring, all of it. We know how it goes. We know the good stuff to do and the bad stuff to do, what you should do and what you shouldn't do.
Well, this is a tent, obviously. This is the REX Hyena 2. This is the tent that we purchased when we first started camping. And to be fair, I can't fault it. It's a great little tent. Has a few little things that I'd upgrade, but we're not here about that today. We're just going to show you our sleep setup. So if you come around and look inside, normally what we'd do, we'd have a blow-up mat in there, maybe a cot bed if you're lucky. And yeah, there's not much you can say about it. It's a two-man tent, although we only use it for one man. You've got enough space to store your gear. You've got a little ventilation shaft up there. You've obviously got your bug net. You've got pockets around and stuff like that. I can't fault it. It's a good tent. And obviously when we have to use it, it's exactly what we use.
Itself weighs 3 kg, 3 kilograms, that's how much it weighs. It's fairly heavy for our standards. Including the mat, the mat itself weighs 1 kg, so both together 4 kg, which is not the worst, but if you're doing hiking and camping, it's not going to cut it realistically. It has got a 5,000, is it, or 500?
5,000 hydrostatic protection against rain.
Yes, against rain, yes. It comes with vents here, which help with condensation, which you'll get into a bit later. The poles are just standard fiberglass poles.
Yeah, that's something I'd definitely upgrade on this tent.
Yes.
That is the only downfall to this tent, really.
They
Has
do
some
take
little windows as well.
They do take a bit of a bend to them over time, and you will notice that it's much easier for you to put your tent together, but then your tent is a little bit less torn. So this tent predominantly we would actually use when we are going on when we're going on camps where there isn't really many trees, or maybe we're going to the top of a hill.
Or a cave.
Or a cave, for example. If you've seen some content, you would have seen it. Or a cave, as you can't really set up a hammock on the top of a mountain, can you?
Right, now it's time to run you through the pros and cons of a tent. Well, from our experiences anyway. So for starters, a definite pro is that you've got full 360-degree coverage and shelter. You've got a bug net in there, and you're inside. You can't see the elements. If you get a bit scared at night time, you can't see the dark trees. You're inside a room, if it's so to call it. So that is actually a pro. Another pro is if you're in a location where you struggle for trees, as long as you've got a bit of flat ground, you just whack this down anywhere. And to be fair, this is really, really simple and easy to put up, so it only takes a couple of minutes once you know what you're doing. Another pro is, to be fair, in your hammock, you cannot realistically sleep on your side like this.
Yeah.
Or your front like this. It's just not happening because of the way the hammock's designed, it holds your weight. So in here, obviously, you can sleep in a better position, technically.
Technically, yeah.
Depends, because I've had such a nicer sleep in my hammock than I've ever had in a tent.
And they also do say that you can't sleep on your side in your hammock. But if you're like a side sleeper and you don't mind rolling up into a little bit of a ball, it's actually pretty comfy.
So another pro is you've got a lot of immediate dry storage space. You know, if it's lashing it down, I've got this up and I come inside, everything's immediately dry. Sometimes when you set up your hammock in your top, you'll find that the wind direction can change and all of a sudden the water's coming in from the other side of the top. The ground might be wet, something like that. So obviously this is a big pro. I can't really find any more pros, if I'm honest, because they're just dead against the tent now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, it's a good tent and everything. You've got ventilation, you've got a good sleeping area. You can fit two of you in here quite comfortably.
You can.
Well, you could. You've got pocket storage, etc. And it is obviously rainproof. Probably a bit better than a tarp, but if you set up your tarp properly,
that's it. You can't go wrong.
Cons, definite cons.
Yes.
Condensation. Now, although this tent is very, very, very good at not producing condensation, it can still happen. Obviously, you have to find a flat level floor, otherwise you're going to be laying on a wonk,
on bumps or anything like that,
or something like that. You can't stand up. I can only pretty much sit in one position. On a hot day, they're really, really, really hot. You just don't want to be in here. Yeah, hammock, amazing. Just lie back, take your tarp off, or use it as some.
You can just sunbathe.
Some shelter, shade. But yeah, so yeah, obviously this is a lot heavier. These two combined is going to be 4 kg plus your sleeping bag, whereas the tarp setup, hammock setup is only 2.4 kg, and it's a lot smaller pack size as well.
Yes.
So overall, we obviously prefer the hammock over the tent. No questions. But the tent is absolutely fine. You can use this on any wild camping adventure. You're going to have a blast, but you're definitely going to have a better night's sleep in a hammock.
Oh. Very, very easy to get into.
So guys, what we have here is a £20 Covecure hammock from Amazon. Now, it does have a bug net on its underside. It's reversed at the moment. So that can be set up. And it comes with tree huggers, carabiners, and just the hammock itself. Then underneath that, we have the one Tigris underquilt. This is a 3-season underquilt. However, I rate this for all year round.
So do I.
We've used this all season.
We trust this with our lives, literally.
So guys, this is separate to the actual hammock.
Yep.
And that just sits and grabs around it like that. And then there's a sleeping bag inside there and a tarp.
So here are our pros and cons of having a hammock. So a pro of having a hammock is the gear is really light. It's very easy to transport and take it to your camping area. It is also, in my opinion, and Leon's trusted opinion, much comfier. You get a much better, much nicer night's sleep than you do in a tent. Personally, that's our opinion. Everybody can say what they want to say. Another pro of having a hammock is the ease of setup. Once you get used to setting it up, it's easy. It's really quick, and you can set up your tarp straight away, and you can already straight away have a really dry area to work in. It is definitely a bit more practice setting up a hammock than it is to a tent. You've got to get used to how you like it personally, and you just got to understand how the weather works.
Nice and simple thing. There's a lot of pros to this compared to that tent. So for instance, I can sit like this right now. No problems. I cannot do that in that tent. I've got to sit on my bum on the floor, and it's not the most comfortable. It's not, and it's also, it limits your view. It does limit your view. That's another massive thing. So when inside that tent, I've got the doors in front of me. I can see just outside those doors when they're open. Here, I can see everything all around me. Absolutely amazing. Just feel more connected with the nature. So crazy. Also, when I have my tarp over, I can set it whatever height I want. So I could stand under here. I could get changed. I don't have to squirm around in my little tent. And yeah, I think you're kind of getting the gist of why we use this. I don't need to explain that later. So you get a couple little pockets and stuff like that to hang your gear, but we'll normally have a ridge line up, and we'll hang our gear off there underneath as well. So you get loads of storage, you can keep your stuff dry. You can actually stick your bag in there if you wanted to at night time to keep it off the ground and stuff like that. So that's our second setup. You got the tent, you got the hammock. But we definitely prefer this hammock over the tent. The cons to having a hammock. We personally only found 3 major cons, and that is including the setup. So to be able to set up, you need to first learn how to set it up, and trial and error, because it's not easy. It really isn't. The first time we set up a hammock, oh my God, it was awful. I was scared to get in it. Honestly, I was. I thought it was gonna tear. But these have got a 200 kg rating, so you're not gonna tear it unless, you know, like, come on, you're not going to be in a hammock if you like that anyway. So another con of having the hammock is what's another con, Leon? Location.
Location, yes.
Location.
So I think a good location, because you've always got to have trees to be able to set up your hammock. We have many times where we've had to walk for hours just to find the nice camping spot. And it's not just because we've got to find a nice camping spot for one person, but we're only with 2 people. So I've got to find 2 nice camping spots. But yeah, you'll probably see that in one of the videos.
But realistically, there's not much cons to having a hammock, and that's why we use one. That's it. There is another little con. It's like, for example, just have a look at me like this now, yeah? So I am like this. I'm snuggled up in my sleeping bag. And my bag, yeah, is over there to keep nice and dry. What I've got to do to get to my bag is I've got to sit all the way up, lean over and grab my bag. That's probably the worst thing there is. Quality. Come on, Wodge. It's taking you so long. You still got to do that.
We both know that it takes longer to attend.
Definitely. So, just as you've seen in that time lapse there, guys, I packed a sleeping bag away as well. It's a lot faster to put your hammock away. And to be fair, it took me a little bit longer than it usually does.
Yeah, so true.
Pressure of the video. Red Bull, please sponsor. Right, guys, so yeah, we'll catch back up with you in a sec. Yep.
So guys, as you can see, we're all packed up now. Oh, didn't take much, didn't take long, did it? How long did that take?
No, a couple of minutes, as you just saw there in the time lapse.
That's it. Time lapse is only 5 minutes, so probably about that long. So this here is our tent. So the OEX Hyena 2. This is the pack size. And let's be honest, guys, that's a bit big when you're taking it on a hike.
And it's not like you can squish it into position
no,
inside
you can't.
your bag.
Like it's got poles.
In there.
Do you know what I mean? You can't really do anything with it. This is the mat. To be honest with you, the mat is really nice and small. It rolls up pretty easily. But overall, that is quite a lot to take. And the weight of it all, how much is it? 4 kg, do we say?
4 kg right there, yeah.
4 kg right there, just them 2 things. And that is not including anything to keep you warm other than the actual mat. So here we have the, what is it?
The Culvacure.
Yes. Culvacure hammock. Really good hammock. It's, look how small it is.
Yeah.
Like
and obviously you can compact that down more.
And I can squeeze that as much as I really want to. It's not going to do any damage to it or anything like that.
Tarp, again, I've only just quickly put that in there. Yeah. You know I've had 2 tarps in that bag.
He's just stuffed that in there just to get it done quickly. But yeah, this is the pack size of the top. The top does actually pack up a lot more than this. You can just fold it up into a nice flat piece, stick it down the side of your bag, takes up no room at all. And this is your underquilt. You want tigress?
One tigress.
One tigress quilt. We keep saying it wrong, by the way. We always say tigris, don't we?
Tigress.
One tigress, but it's one tigress.
Again, it's got compression straps on it, so again, that can be compressed. Just squeeze it with your hand, and you'll show them how much you can compress it down.
Let's show you. It compacts down to a tiny little thing like that. It's about the same size as the hammock once you squeezed it down.
Yeah. So pack size considerably smaller.
Considerably smaller.
Weight pretty much half.
Yep, pretty much.
Comfort doubled.
Doubled, easily doubled.
Views doubled.
Yeah, views doubled.
Protection from element, not much difference if you set it up properly.
That's it. If you've got it set up correct, there will not be much of a difference. We will actually put in a clip of where we made our first mistakes whilst hammock camping.
Well, it means when I made my first mistake, which we will insert the clip now.
So Lil, what time is it?
4:05 in the morning.
It is 4:05 in the morning.
I've got a wet horse, bro.
And he's got a wet horse.
All my hammock and all my underquilt and my sleeping bag is soaking wet. It's all dripped down from here in the night. And give me a very cold, wet butt. So guys, this is the end of our short little video today. There's going to be plenty more little videos like this coming up, just little tips and tricks and information, just little pointers from us guys while we're out here. Things that we've learned that we want to pass on. That's it. We're also going to review some products that we use. Everything listed in this video will be in the description if you want to go ahead and grab it for yourself. All of it's off Amazon, apart from the mat. And although we love these, nothing sponsored. These are just purely our own views and our own experiences. That's going to get cut. Right,
So guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, come back for more. There's plenty more to come. Do not worry, we're not going to get you bored.
That's it, guys. Right, we'll see you in the next one, guys.